Hello and welcomes back everyone! AnthWolf here with even more Deus Ex, and where we last left off we were dealing with an NSF generator allowing our brother Paul and his team to raid and recover the ambrosia that the NSF had stolen from UNATCO at the northern dock here on Liberty Island. We're here to report to our boss, Joseph Mandley, and see what the situation is on, obviously, the raid itself.
Never should have transferred.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Oh. Hello. You're looking awfully pale and a bit blue there.
Mr. Denton.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
You've got a very echoey, hollow voice.
Do not question the prisoners yourself. We will be waiting.
Never should have transferred.
I do not understand the reason for your delay.
What's that tattoo on the back of your neck? It's like an eye.
Interesting behavior, Mr. Denton. We will be waiting.
Don't speak to the prisoners on level 3. They ought to be interrogated by Mr. Simons.
Liberty Island is off limits. The island has been declared a crime scene and will be the subject of a thorough investigation.
I see.
I think the suits are putting the squeeze on Manderley about this one.
Really?
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block. I think the suits are putting the squeeze on Manderley about this one.
Meade Books Congress. Defying Congress for the third time this year, President Meade unilaterally paid for the United States' late dues to the United Nations. Where does he get the cash? One senator asks. Clearly from some budget item yet to be approved.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
Why? What are they saying about Hell's Kitchen?
If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
What are you talking about?
I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod. They're full of it.
Right, I see. They're upset because we didn't kill probably so many NSF terrorists there in the Hell's Kitchen kind of park area. Oh well, so be it. Ooh, I like this music. The UNATCO headquarters music. We need to go get healed again.
He said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
I see. Manderley's busy, is he? Well, we can explore a little while we wait.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
Hey, I helped out. Maybe not as much as you wished I did. I did help out. Tranquilizer darts, okay. I was too busy being signed up for the Knicks, apparently.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation. Hey, what the hell?
UNATCO and the press. Do not speak with journalists regardless of nationality. Secrets are lives. Yeah, a lot of the NPCs don't like you interacting with various just random objects in the world nearby. We noticed from when we were last here, like Jaime was thinking we were such a kidder for reading the books in front of him. So, JCD Bionic Man. From Jaime, congratulations. Congrats on surviving your first mission. I know it's all part of the job, but I'm glad to see you back in one piece, more or less. If you get this message before I get the chance to see you in person, then get your ass down here so I can patch you up. By the way, I hear a few things from up top and I get the impression they were definitely taking advantage of the NSF attack to evaluate your performance. So far, everyone seems to be ecstatic. Well, everyone except for Gunther, but he's got his own problems. Keep it up and keep an eye out too. I get the impression sometimes that everyone here has their own agenda. Hi me. And for my brother Paul, watch your back. I don't have much time, so I'm going to have to cut this short. They're probably going to tell you a lot of things that went on today, and it's probably all going to get pinned on me. I've got my own reasons, but I can't go into them right now, not over the net. But you've got to trust me that there are reasons. Maybe I can point you in the right direction, tap a few computers and see what you come up with. Try Manderley's computer if you can risk it. The password is Nightkiller. You might also want to check Navarra's, but I don't have her password. Cold woman, be careful about her. And for that matter, everyone else. Right. Can we access people's personal data from this terminal through hacking? We might be able to. No. We used to be able to, I think. Maybe we could do it from Alex's terminal. Down on level 3. Righteous Angels, Perspectives on UNATCO. Chapter 2, The New Seraphim. Feel free to give a read of that if you want. Ooh, hello. What is that exactly? I don't know what it is, but I want it. A recoil modification out there, definitely worth something. Probably put it on the sniper rifle again. Is there anyone in the break room? Yes.
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
His reasons?
Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us.
Millennium Magazine. Bob Page. Will Aquinas change the world? The world of unlimited bandwidth. Aquinas. Is there any money in this ATM? There is a lot of it, in fact. I'll
Still
take
haven't had a
it.
chance to clean my gun.
Well, you should get on that, rather than looking over my shoulder. Public access, stopping terror. A new perspective on freedom. When one maniac can wipe out a city of 20 million with a microbe developed in his basement, a new approach to law enforcement becomes necessary. Every citizen of the world must be placed under surveillance, which means sky cams at every intersection, computer-mediated analysis of every phone call, email and snail mail, and a purely electronic economy in which every transaction is recorded and data mined for suspicious activity. We are close to achieving this goal. Some of us say that human liberty has been compromised, but the reality is just the opposite. As surveillance expands, people become free from danger, free to walk alone at night, free to work in a safe place, and free to buy any legal product or service without the threat of fraud. And that's from Anna Navarra. War without fronts. How do we fight an underground threat with one without any defined territory base, or often without any known leader? I see. Know your enemy, the Templars. There's some debate whether or not they should be considered a terrorist organization. The Templars are just as dangerous as any other group. that might use guns or bombs to intimidate free citizens of a country. Only the Templars wield blackmail and extortion. Supposedly a direct descendant of a so-called secret society. The present-day Templars are mainly concerned with increasing their own bank accounts. You've been raided in Paris. And then we have X-51. Little is known apart from their involvement in all manner of illegal research, much of it proscribed by worldwide concords over the last 50 years. They believe that there's a high likelihood that it was responsible for the SoCal disaster that submerged much of Southern California. It's believed, but not proven. X-51 is believed to be led by Gary Savage, a scientist previously employed by the United States government on a variety of black projects. I see.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
We may find it out. Well, we may as well go speak to our boss then and see what the situation is. Are these locked? They are. Anything of interest? No. Oh, hi Anna. There's someone interesting. It's not Paul. In fact, we've seen that augmentation before. In a cutscene. Oh well, let's make a save and pop our head in.
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry, you passed every test. You will be a most effective weapon for the Coalition.
Anna in particular is very happy about what happened in Castle Clinton. If we weren't as effective in dealing...
Quiet. I am trying to listen.
In dealing with the NSF troopers there, which we didn't really have much of a part of, she would say something different.
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Manderley is busy. A bureaucrat from Washington. See if he asks for any of our opinions.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners. Carry on, Agent.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me.
Oh.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
We'll go see our boss in a moment. Let's follow this government official. He's going to interrogate the prisoners. There's Shannon there. She's probably still not impressed with us after our actions earlier.
Agent Navarro was gunning her motors about Castle Clinton. Guess you cleaned the place out.
I didn't do anything. One NSF terrorist was outside and got everyone's attention running back into the castle. Ooh. Now, we need to be careful here. We need to be quick.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
We're looking to you to set an example.
Indeed. Whoop! There we are. Good.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons, you think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
Oh, but it's interesting. I have a name to your face now.
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what we stand for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
UNATCO assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, and therefore should submit to surveillance and intimidation by an outside force. We won't do it.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of terrorism alone.
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect his property against explosives, firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
Get the hell out of here, Denton.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people.
The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50. It's the tax code that makes sure big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
You have an assignment in New York, Agent. I expect you to follow orders.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been their real purpose.
I'm not going to stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
What happens is that politicians get money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops. If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan. Or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
You can lock me up, but you can't lock up the truth. A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops. If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk.
Seems we have a standoff. He's not going to tell you anything, it seems.
If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
I am a patient man.
Ask me if I care.
But not that patient.
Oh, hi! Holy hell.
You saw nothing, Denton. Report to Manderley.
What kind of shotgun was that?
Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan.
So we put a name to his face. Walton Simons. Maybe he's the WS we've all heard about.
I think Mr. Simons wants to be alone with the prisoner.
Yeah, about your prisoners.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Yeah, you're probably right. More binoculars. So, that was interesting. Nothing from Gunfer. What about Anna Navarra? I'm not sure what you think of our Agent Denton. He is not like his brothers, but seems too eager to prove that he may be better than us. And from Joseph Manderley. Our primary importance in the upcoming operation is recovering all of the stolen ambrosia. If it falls in the terrorist hands, it could be a potential tool for blackmail.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
Yeah, I know, which is why you're not going to say anything. Let's read the rest of that email from Manderley before we go speak to him. However, our best intelligence indicates that Iwan Lebedev are known terrorist leaders behind the Garling attack. Okay. We'll just make a little bit of space in case Sam Carter wants to give us anything. He might not speak to us just yet. We might need to get our debriefing.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got some 7.62mm rounds and a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, I can't tell you how great it is to be a part of UNATCO. You should have seen the fighting in Castle Clinton.
Yeah?
I cleaned the place out.
Went in shooting, huh? I guess that's what this agency is known for.
I never thought I'd see this much action in one mission.
In my day, international peacekeepers were citizens first and soldiers second. You can forget about that extra ammo. I'm only going to give you the multi-tools. I think you should concentrate more on mission objectives and less on the enemy body count.
That's fair. We weren't really
I'd
responsible.
like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
We weren't really responsible for the body count, but at the same time. I'll hide that back into our rifle again.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Hello.
Carry on, Agent. Stop following me. I've already reported you once.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't listen then, why would I listen now? Is Alex here? He is not. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was a button there. I will take that multi-tool though, thank you very much. And... have you restocked? Yes, no, maybe... Come on, come on, come on. Lockpick and credits, thank you. And... bum 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 bum. I think it was a code in an email, which I maybe should have wrote down. Damn it. I can't remember it. Ah, bugger. I wonder if the email's still there. It's probably not. If not, we could always use, you could use some safe scumming and have a look. Oh, from Rosie Cross. We find your question interesting. We have several references to an MJ-12, but all are ambiguous. The work on file SH-187 was very instructive. The Oracle would like to know your favorite color. One multi-tool. We have 17. Let's quick save and have a look. Is it worthwhile? Probably not. If it had been a multi-tool for lockpick, I would have said yes. And there's Jaime there. Nice. So we can only have 15 medkits. Okay. Anything of interest? So we couldn't, from Alex's computer, use everyone else's terminal. Med Directorate. Mech all question. While repairing one of our mech augmented agents, I located a mechanism within the autonomic regulation system that was not present in any documentation. I am concerned that the failure of this mechanism could lead to a complete atomic shutdown of the agent's vital systems, with the obvious consequences that might entail. Oh. So Jaime, when investigating Gunther, discovered something that would potentially kill him if it failed. And he was speaking to the Directorate to go, what's this all about? We need, really, probably... We could go master hacking. It would cost us so many skill points that we could be using elsewhere. But we're still not getting through the terminals very quickly. What did they say? Information concerning the mechanism to which you refer is available only with clearance of Throne 6G or higher. Further discussion of this matter with unauthorized personnel will result in disciplinary action. He should speak to Director Manderley. I see.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Okay, so do you want speed enhancement, ionic polymeric gel, myofibrils, or woven into the leg muscles, increasing the speed at which the agent can run, the height they can jump, and reducing the damage they receive from falls? Or run silent. I'd rather have the jumping augmentation. We can only have one of these, so if we find the same augmentation later, we're not going to be able to switch. But yeah, we'll go with the speed enhancement.
Wish we had Gunther for this.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
Way ahead of you.
You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
Yeah, some of it negative.
You might talk to my friend. He's a little down.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
You're welcome.
Looks like it's going to be a late night for both of us.
Human eye augmentation. I still think that our handlers here at UNATCO can see through our augmentations.
Piece of gossip. Anna Navarra likes your style. I bet you guys would make a nice couple.
I'm somewhat screaming internally there. Please never say that again. You know what? I'm probably going to have to look up fanfiction now to see if there's any fanfiction between Anna Navarra and JC Denton. I do read a lot of fanfiction. I'll admit that. Ugh. You know what? I'm curious. That'll be something I'll do after this session. Jesus. Anyhows. Let's finally report for debriefing. Actually, is there any other terminals we can access? Mr. Manderley's, of course. What about Janice's? Anything of interest here? No.
Mr. Manderley can see you now. I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Oh, hello. Manderley's office key. That'll be very useful because we did see
I am next.
that it had infinite door strength and infinite durability when he was talking to Walton Simons.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
A new assignment. I think Agent Denton should handle the assassination.
Is there a problem? You lost your appetite?
His enthusiasm in Battery Park was exceptional.
Oh dear.
The courtyard of Castle Clinton was a graveyard.
It's kind of an exercise, you mean?
I think he will make a good assassin. We should give him the opportunity.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad.
I am anxious to see one of the experimental agents perform.
You aren't alone, Anna.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
If you see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back.
He didn't report back, you say? Oh, closet key again. Oh, you don't have any candy. Would you mind...
Don't forget to check in with Carter and Reyes.
Yeah, I will. I am going to hack your terminal right in front of you. Don't mind me. From Anna Navarra, a report. She's maintained a close watch on us during our operation. Found our performance adequate to the task, if not without certain occasional reluctance. And arrival. I'll be arriving at Liberty later today to survey the situation and assess viability of the primary subject.
You have your orders.
Something about the prime... Oh, hello, keyboard. You went crazy. Something about the primary being terminated in favour of the secondary.
To work.
I see. I was hoping that, we maybe should have added a note for that supply cupboard. Oh well.
Good luck, JC.
Thank you. So we're heading back over to Hell's Kitchen, maybe, or Battery Park? Just to the subway system. I see. Okay. Where else should we check out, if anywhere? You know, I think we're fine. Spoke to... The only person we haven't really met is Alex. Where is Anna Navarra? Has she went down to her office? She probably has. Let's go see if she has anything new to say.
Get moving.
Apart from that. So we have almost 6,000 credits. No skill points to speak of.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
Yeah, so do I. Always best to be well hydrated before a mission.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Awesome.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside.
Okay. So I tell you what, we'll break this video here. And when we come back, we need to investigate the subways to see how the NSF may have been transporting the ambrosia from their warehouse before Paul screwed up the raid, or after the raid. Either way. I hope you don't have the grade F there. Anyhows, we'll break this video here. This has been AnthWolf playing Deus Ex. I hope you've all enjoyed. I hope you all take care. As always, feel free to comment if you so wish. And I'll see you for even more in the next video. Until then, no. Bye-bye now.